everyone! Today we are talking about the do's and don'ts of dyeing your hair. Hair dye can be really fun, and it can be a really great experience, and it can really change your perspective. But also, it cannot, and you end up with like bacon for hair. I would know, I had that. I still kind of have that. You can still kind of see it. It's not quite hair. That's why I'm making this video, because I went through this experience and I don't want anyone else to, because it's not very fun and it's not really great for your self-esteem either. So we're just going to go into some of the things that you should do and some of the things you should definitely not do when dyeing your hair. The first thing I can highly recommend is go to a professional. Go to someone who knows what they're doing. Don't buy an at-home box and do it on your hair, otherwise you're going to be a blotchy mess. I know some people online, they put it on and they come out and they look perfect. That's not, no, that's, no. I wish, but no. You're going to have blotches all over your head and it's just not going to look right. And you're not going to be happy with it. And yeah, it costs money, but it's going to cost you less stress and it's just going to be better in the end for everyone. Just go to a professional. They know what they're doing. The second tip, if you go to a professional, they do it once, and it's not quite what you want, don't keep going back to that same professional. I made that mistake, and I ended up dyeing my hair 3 times in 1 week. My hair felt like dried pasta. Make sure you trust the person who's dyeing your hair. So, if you do what I did and you go overboard and you dye your hair, let's see, I was, in the span of like a couple months, I was red, then like an orangey, and then like blondish red, and then like a real blonde, and then like this weird thing because I was trying to get silver, but that's really hard and it didn't really work, and then I was blue for like a day. Don't do that. That's my, if you take anything away from this video, is don't do that. It's not going to end well. It didn't end well. Don't do it. So, but if you do, you're going to end up like me, and you're going to, the best thing you can do is kind of dye it back to a darker color, or dye it back to what your original color generally was, and then chop it. Get rid of it. I ended up chopping mine to about my chin, and it didn't look great. I mean, it was really thin. You could like see through it almost. It wasn't great, but it was better than what I had before. I could actually go outside. That's just tips for, dyeing your hair. If you've already spent all this money dyeing your hair, and you're like, I don't really want to dye money to make it like okay again, you can do things at home that you don't have to go into the salon and get their conditioning treatment, although I do recommend that because I did that, but if you don't, you can do some things at home. For example, you can start with a nice coconut oil or an olive oil and put it on your head for about an hour, and then just go in the shower and use shampoo and conditioner as normally. This actually works. I know there are some who are skeptical, like, no, it actually works. It kind of makes your hair thicker. It doesn't really make it longer, how some people think it might make your hair grow faster. It doesn't really. It just makes it healthier and thicker. So it's really good to use. If you're going to use olive oil, then heat it for a couple seconds. Even mix it with an egg and then put it on your head. I've also seen put olive oil on your head and then sit upside down for 5 minutes, which seems kind of hard, but to each their own. You do that before going in the shower. Some other things you can do before going in the shower, instead of getting a really expensive Olaplex treatment, and I'm sure some of you have heard of Olaplex before, but it's a godsend to people with hair like me and other people who have deep fried it like their favorite chicken. I've only used it like once, and I already can feel my hair. It feels like actual hair, which hasn't felt like that in a while, so props to this. It's Olaplex Hair Perfector. You can get it at Sephora, pretty cheap, and you just put it on your hair, towel dried, still kind of damp hair, put it on for 10 minutes, and then shampoo and condition as normally. Now, I keep saying shampoo and condition as normally. Except, you gotta use like a specific kind of shampoo and conditioner. Like if you're using your regular old, like from Walmart, I don't even know, kind of you need some good shampoo. You're gonna have to invest. You invested all this money to destroy your hair, now you have to invest some money to make it better. So, the shampoo I use and that I've really liked, I've tried a couple. But this brand, am I having the right label? There you go. This brand, which I'm not even gonna try to pronounce because I know I'm gonna get it wrong. I really like, it's got everything that you really need when you have destroyed hair. No sulfates. Even if you don't have destroyed hair and you have normal hair, you still don't want sulfates. They dry out and they damage your hair. And it doesn't leave your hair as like smooth and nice and shiny as it should be. Just get no sulfates in your shampoos and your conditioners. Color treated, because if you're like me, I went bleach, which isn't a good idea. You should try avoiding bleaching your hair at all costs, please. Anyway, so I bleached my hair, and so I had to dye it dark again. And so I had to get some color treated in order to keep the color from coming out. So this is a great shampoo, even if you just have like normally dyed hair, and you're not like dyeing, or your hair is not dyeing. It feels better when you shower. It's not like it's just coming out in clumps in your hand and you're just like, great. Okay, so my favorite product that I use now with my, dry and damaged and terrible hair, which I never used before, and now that I have it, I love it, and I will never go back to not using it. Dry shampoo. Especially volumizing dry shampoo, like, this stuff is great. And I really like Batiste? Something like that. I really like their brand. I think they do a really, really good product. I use their original cleaning classic, or I use their volume one. And it's really great when you only shower your hair 3 times a week. Give it that nice, freshly washed look. Not the, hey, I destroyed my hair and I can't shower look. Definitely invest in this. It'll become your new best friend, I promise. Showered. Fresh. One more thing you can use in the shower to try and make your hair lively again is a conditioning treatment. So the Olaplex you would use before you get in the shower, the coconut oil you use before you get in the shower, and then in between shampooing and conditioning, you would do a nice conditioning treatment. Now this one is for chemically damaged hair. They have other ones, for just dry damaged hair or like oily hair. It's not all about if you have chemically damaged hair, but if you're like me, you definitely have chemically damaged hair. This is really good. You just put it on your hair, comb it all the way through, really massage it in, brush it, leave it on for, I think some of them can go from like 5 to 7. I think this one's 5. And then you just wash it out and then you condition. It smooths, heals, quenches. At least that's what it says on the bottle. And again, this is the same brand that the shampoo was. It's a really great brand. Still not going to try and pronounce it. Still going to get it wrong. Now, we've covered the before and the during of the shower, but it's time for the after. After you get out, you're not done. Once you get out of the shower, I use 2 different things. Even if you don't have damaged hair, I would highly recommend this, which is Morocco oil, argan oil of Morocco. I've used it a pretty long time, and it's not let me down yet, and I love it. And you just put it in your hands, put it on mainly the ends of your hair, because you don't want to get the top all oily again, you just showered. So you mainly put it on the ends of your hair. And it just gives it really nice, really smooths it down. It doesn't really get as frizzy, and it doesn't get as dry. And when you chemically damage your hair, that's like the #1 characteristic of your hair. Dry. It's dry. So you want to do everything you can to make it not dry. Definitely this on the bottom of your hair. Perfect for that. The other thing is leave-in conditioner. Really important. I use Kevin Murphy Body Mass Leave-In Conditioner. I've used others. There are some good ones. There are some ones that I feel like didn't really work. But I do really like this one because it doesn't make it overly oily. It doesn't make it overly like I didn't just shower literally 5 minutes ago. But it still gives me that, you know, not dry look that I'm going for. So definitely use a leave-in conditioner after getting out of the shower. So once you do that, you just take a wide tooth comb, brush it all out, and leave it. I see you with that hair dryer. No. No heat. That means no straightener, no curling iron, no hair dryer, unless you're like using a really good, really high quality hair dryer and one of those things that goes on the end that like kind of goes like this. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know what they're called. I think it's a diffuser, but you know, it kind of goes like this on the end of like the hair dryer. You know? If you're using that kind of stuff, 3 times a week is okay. If you're just got your, you know, not great pink hand-me-down hair dryer, like me, don't use it. Heat is only going to dry out your hair more. And trust me, I tried curling my hair with a curling iron several months after. It's been 9 months since I stopped dyeing my hair. And like, this is pretty good. It was probably 6 months when I actually tried curling it, and literally it felt and looked like a piece of bacon. So just trust me, you'll look better without touching any heating products, and your hair will heal faster, and it'll thank you. The other thing that I mentioned about 3 times a week, that's also the amount that you should shower and shampoo your hair. Well, shower your body as often as necessary, but your hair, I would only do 3 times a week, maybe 2 times if your hair is really not doing well, but I'm not a certified hair person, hairdresser, hairstylist. I'm not certified in any of that. So, I mean, take from this what you will. But I did go through it, so I do have some merit. Some other things you could do is really focus on what you're putting into your body, because hair growth is really affected. Hair growth is really affected by the things you put in your body as well. If you eat healthier, your hair will grow healthier. I know no one wants to do that. Certainly I don't. And if you want your hair to grow faster, there's this great little vitamin called biotin. At least I think it's a vitamin. I'm not certified. I've just started taking it, and I think it really works. It really makes your hair and your nails grow faster. So if you're looking for either of those, you can get ones that dissolve on your tongue, ones that you can eat, liquids, pills, and you just take it like once a day, and your hair grows faster and healthier and stronger. Because that's what we're looking for. We're not looking for dry, damaged, brittle hair. We're looking to make our hair healthy, strong, thick, long, all those good adjectives. Gosh, the most important thing, if you're like currently dyeing your hair, give your hair a break. Like, my hair was generally like kind of okay, and then I dyed it like 4 times in that 1 week, and my hair just like died. It just gave up on me. You gotta give your hair a break. You gotta give it time to breathe. You know, if you, like, were at your job every day of the week, and, like, you worked overtime, and you only had, like, 2 days off, well, 1 day off, because you're probably only 1 day off, and you're working overtime, like, every single day, you're also gonna need a break. Your hair is the same. If you're dyeing it, it needs a break. Give it a break. That's really important. I can't stress that enough. Give your hair a break if you're dyeing it, but don't forget to like upkeep with it. It's a balance. The other most important thing that I could say about dyeing your hair is that it's your hair. Do what you want with it. You know? Whatever color you want. Don't be like, oh, I can't go this color because I have this kind of skin tone. Or I can't go this color because of my eyes. Just do it. It's your hair. The only one who has to love it, the only one who has to live with it is you. So do whatever you want that makes you feel confident and happy, and whatever makes you enjoy your hair the most. And if it comes out awful, just wear a hat. That's what I did. For like 3 months straight, I just wore a hat every day. Or, if your hair's long enough, just throw it up. Throw it up in a bun. Throw it up in a ponytail. Throw it up in a cute, twisty design. Have fun with it, but be careful with it and treat it with kindness. and it'll probably go okay. That didn't sound very confident. It'll go fine. In all seriousness, I think the hair dye is really important to some people. I think it helps people move past things, maybe. I think that it gives people more confidence. I think that it lets people express themselves. I think it does all of that for someone. And so I would never say don't dye your hair. Just be mindful of how you do it and make sure to apply some of these steps. And it'll keep your hair nice and shiny and healthy, while also representing the best you. And last thing, just remember, you don't have to constantly be dyeing your hair to find the way that you look the best. That's not, you're not really going to find it. Because the only way you're going to be happy with the way you look is if you're confident and you're happy in yourself. And then your outer you will reflect that. And if you're confident and you're happy with who you are, then you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to go, "Oh girl, your hair looks great," no matter what color it is. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something helpful. The least that I could do after going through all that with my own hair is to spread the knowledge so that it doesn't happen to other people. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully we'll be putting out new content every week. I think we will. And it'll be a variety of fun, interesting content. And I hope that you guys return for more cool stuff. Bye! Subscribe!